You know what is really, really bad about the US education system is that it's completely predicated on where you live. It is no coincidence that the schools with the best tax rates and the best zip codes tend to have excellent schools. I mean, that is literally why people are paying for a spot in the town to go to those schools. So the access to great education in America, talking about public education, is very limited to only the best neighborhoods. So if you take an average student, an average American student that their family is, making less than $100,000 a year, they're not going to be able to afford to live in a nice public school district. And this is from generations and generations of basically classism, racism, and like separating the haves from the have-nots and literally self-segregating. And this is why America is so screwed, because we have put ourselves in this situation. Whereas, I went to school in China for a year in Dalian, in 2 different elementary schools for 1 year. And in China, there really isn't such a thing as redlining. All the schools are more or less the same quality. It's the same kind of quality everywhere you go. Obviously, there's some schools that have higher test scores that you have to test into, but like the rest of the school systems, more or less the quality isn't so drastic. But in the US, the quality is night and day if you look at a school in Brookline, Massachusetts, and you compare it to a public school in, let's say, pick like Flint, Michigan, right? So there's a humongous difference just between the zip codes as to how good the quality of education is. So I think we have to be really honest with ourselves why our education is so messed up, and it is not equitable at all. In fact, like where you grow up really dictates the future that you have because of this importance of the quality of education, which is why people and parents with means tend to go for the really nice school districts and only making the situation worse and worse because the best school districts get better, the worst school districts get worse. And it's this never ending terrible cycle on either end of the spectrum.